juicing, chopping, chopping, chopping. Juicing, juicing, juicing. Chopping, chopping, chopping. Juicing, juicing, juicing is hard. Setting off the juicer, pouring in the juicer, pouring in the juicing is hard. Ooh, what's that? Good morning. My name is Chris Bauer, and I'm the PR representative and procurement specialist of Chef Anton Star Annis's Cafe Neckbeard, located in the heart of the historic Logan Square neighborhood in Chicago. This is day 28 of the Celery Menu Anticipation Juice Cleanse, and I'm really excited to be here this morning, and I have a couple things that I want to talk about briefly before I do my juicing for the day. And yesterday I had a little bit of a video experience where I picked up my cat Ika, who also handles the camera work around here at the Cafe Neckbeard Test Kitchen Studio Play Place. And I picked her up, and I do what I usually do when I'm with her, is that I gave her a raspberry in which I puckered my lips up into her chest and then blew air comically into her stomach, and she went, right? That's something that we do all the time. And I received a couple letters from people that were worried about her, and then a couple letters that were worried about me. And one thing is that I'm not allergic to cats, and me putting my mouth onto the belly of a cat is not problematic for me. I do want to say, and I've been thinking about this all morning, I believe that all relationships between humans and animals are somewhat abusive. I think that we both kind of find ways to use each other, and I know that sounds like really horrible when it comes out that way, and it's weird because I thought about it coming out that way and then I still said it anyway, which is one of the things that I'm kind of working on a little bit. But I think that Ika, who is, she's lived with me for 10 years, like we've been in this partnership with this project for, exactly the number of days as I've said, 28 days. But we lived together for 10 years, and sometimes in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping, I will feel someone licking the bottom of my feet, and I'll wake up screaming because that's a very unusual sensation, and it will be her scampering away, and I find that behavior to be abusive. And also I understand it because it's a pretty funny prank. And I know that she's doing it out of some sort of love, and I give her raspberries. And anyway, I probably shouldn't have done it on camera. I thought it would be fun to see. Anyway, I don't want to get stuck up on that. Stuck up on that. I guess you would be caught up on that. I'm thinking of like a nail in a cliff or a nail in a wall, hung up on that. Stuck up on that. Okay, anyway, a crevasse. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about a couple things else. Man, what is with me today? I started off like a bullet train, and now I turned into a malfunctioning train. I wanted to talk about Cafe Neckbeard a little bit more because I've been getting some questions about whether or not Cafe Neckbeard was a trendy restaurant in Logan Square. First off, number one, Cafe Neckbeard's not in Logan Square. Cafe Neckbeard's in the historic Logan Square neighborhood, also known as Thilson, Thlsn. But Logan Square might have aspects of it that are trendy. Yeah, but so does New York City, So you do call New York City a trendy city? Does it have trendy neighborhoods? Does it have people that follow trends religiously in some sort of strange cult-like way? Absolutely, right? People are people. But also New York City is like a pretty important artistic and cultural center. And the historic Logan Square neighborhood, while certainly is not a stranger to trendy behavior, it also has some of the finest restaurants in the United States and the world. And Cafe Neckbeard happens to be in maybe a neighborhood that has trendy tendencies, but Cafe Neckbeard in the historic Logan Square neighborhood is not a trendy restaurant. Cafe Neckbeard does not follow anybody else's lead. And there are certainly some coincidences. Sometimes the trends of the culture and match up with the with the patterns of genius. It is not something that Cafe Neckbeard is concerned about. We are not checking the, Trend magazine to find out what should we be cooking with. And the fact that celery is having a little bit of a resurgence in the health and beauty world is not a concern at all to Chef Anton. Chef Anton doesn't know about that. Chef Anton doesn't know that there's a celery juicing craze. All he knows is that celery is more expensive than it was a year ago, and he asked me why, and I looked into it and I found out about this other stuff going on. Chef Anton's interest in celery is historical, intellectual, mystical, spiritual, and completely culinary based. And he is certainly interested in culture, all cooks are, but he's not interested in this culture, like the culture that I'm participating in right now. This is me trying to reach out to the rest of the world, because Chef Anton only speaks fluently to probably about 1 or 2% of the population. I'm not part of that population. And so I'm trying my best, which is why I'm the PR representative. I feel like I'm more of a regular person, an average Joe. And so I feel like I'm better equipped to help translate what Chef Anton is thinking and try to advertise it to a more general public. So I thought it would be really good to connect with the celery culture going on right now, because I thought it would be good. And I'm not trying to diminish it. I mean, here I am participating in it. And anyway, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. And I just wanted to also tell you that I love you all. I'm feeling great. I think this is gonna be a fantastic day. It's gray. It's not so awesome out today. It's probably weather report. It's gonna be maybe like 40 degrees tops. And it's gonna continue to be gray, I think. And I wouldn't be surprised based on looking at the wind patterns. I wouldn't be completely surprised if there was a little bit of precipitation today. And also, I just wanted to once again tell you, I'm sorry if anyone was offended by any of my animal behavior. And I aim to please, but I'm also like, it's 2019. We're never going to make each other happy 100%. All we can do is just stay positive, love each other, respect each other, listen to each other, watch each other's videos, subscribe to, other people's videos, and help out, making sure that everybody is integrating, and so we can fuse and meld and collaborate, because that's what this community and really all communities are about. Anyway, my name is Chris Bauer. It's November 6, 2019. This is day 28 of the Celery Menu Anticipation Juice Cleanse, and I'm gonna get going with drinking my juice. Oh baby, it's spicy. I think I cut up one of my peppers on the same cutting board. That was a little bit spicy.